Sister Wives. In the January 5th episode of the TLC series, Cody Brown made a heartbreaking admission. He had lost his virginity while attending college. Cody Brown is revealing a significant discovery. The patriarch of Sister Wives recently revealed that he had an intimate connection while in college, even though his faith teaches that one should save oneself for marriage. Are you curious about the most bizarre thing? In the January 5th episode of the TLC series, Cody revealed during a confessional. In college, I had a lover. A small tryst took place. I was a mischievous boy because of my religion. I lost my virginity in a relationship in college, he added. Hey, hello everybody. Welcome back to my channel TLC Flicks. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Given the ramifications for his beliefs, the reality star, who is presently married to Robin Brown after having other spouses in the past, including Janelle, Christine, and Mary Brown, acknowledged that the decision had a negative impact on his mental health. It was heartbreaking and devastating to me, he added. When it comes to the church I was in, purity is everything. It seems as though you have to earn it. He even concealed the information from two of his spouses, he said. He clarified, I don't think I ever got intimate enough with Christine and Janelle to tell them. And that's really why no one knew except Mary and Robin. Robin found out about it within the first month of our acquaintance. I felt secure. I'm not safe with them and they're not safe with me, he continued, referring to his two ex-wives. Robin bemoaned the loss of the family's plural lifestyle during an emotional conversation between Cody and his remaining wife, which coincided with his confessional admission. Robin acknowledged, I just always assumed we would be like those other plural families, where they finally figured it out, got past whatever the problems and stuff were, and found their peace and friendship. Cody, on the other hand, thinks the concept is an impossible dream. He answered, I wish I believed that. I don't believe I've ever seen it. Until the day they die, they are all still working out. It's not enjoyable. However, the 55-year-old acknowledged in a subsequent confessional that he was taken aback by his current situation in life. Being monogamous now is a strange place to be, Cody thought. Not because of a decision, so to speak, but more because of a complete breakdown in marital ties. 3 women have told me I'm not worth their time. I don't want Robin to think I'm worthless, he continued. Is it true that I am not worth it? Shortly after their 1990 vows, Cody Brown declared he was prepared to separate from his first wife, Mary Brown. Still, he led me to believe that he would work on things by saying, Oh Mary, when we move to Flagstaff, this will be a good time to have a new beginning for us. Mary mentioned their 2018 move in the September 15th premiere. As if he had convinced me of those things. He has been doing this for a very long time. Her primary complaint, she stated, is his lack of communication and how he really felt, and what he really wanted, or what he really didn't want, and the story that he's been telling for all these years. Her primary complaint, she stated, is his lack of communication and how he really felt, and what he really wanted, or what he really didn't want, and the story that he's been telling for all these years. Also, Cody admitted that there might have been mixed messages, but only because he added, I'm like, why would I do this? When he began to work on things. I would not court and date her now. In any case, when Mary finally pulled the plug in early 2023, her pals were ecstatic. They say, all right, we're backing you and here for you. Additionally, it's about darn time, she admitted. She now believes that he had been attempting to get her to leave him for years by claiming he didn't love her. Because if he can push me out and I leave, he's not the bad guy because he didn't walk away. In the season premiere, Cody said that he was prepared to let the idea die, years after the family had bought the 14-acre plot of land in Flagstaff, Arizona, on which they intended to build. Unable to construct without paying the entire $820,000 price tag, which the family allegedly did in 2023. He said to Robin Brown, his surviving wife, I'd almost rather scrap it or sell it, and then just start again somewhere else. I can't talk about that, she said in reference to Robin. That is so not where I'm at. Janelle Brown, the second wife, previously told E! News that we just kind of started to grow apart, but in the end, she left because of Cody's shortcomings as a dad to several of his children. The mom told Logan Brown, Madison Brown Brush, Hunter Brown, Garrison Brown, Gabriel Brown, and Savannah Brown, the big spark for me was when his relationship broke down with my children, and he didn't seem like he would move heaven and earth to fix it. And I thought, okay, that was what was really holding me here. Janelle refused to entertain the possibility of reconciliation, even when Cody brought it up in the November 3rd episode. I don't know how I would ever reconcile with him, and have him not have a relationship with my kids, she stated. No, I'm going to always choose my kids. That was Kody's justification for not trying harder to patch up the problems he was having with some of his grown children. I don't fit in the family anymore, he complained in the episode that aired on September 15th. And then I have some relationship with some of the other kids and it's infrequent, he said, explaining that he was still totally married to Robin and raising their 5 children together. Dayton, Aurora, Brianna, Solomon, and Ariella Brown. What should I do with all of this? I ask myself. It's not a family-like atmosphere. We're probably doing the worst we've ever done in our marriage, Robin admitted in the season 19 premiere, even though they were being totally monogamous for the first time in their 14-year marriage. Between us, things have been difficult. He isn't sure if he or one of the other women is to blame. Are you going to reject me too? Kody seems to be gazing at me because he's experiencing a lot of rejection. She consequently disclosed, I'm on my toes. I have to constantly check to make sure he isn't ruining our connection. There's no resource to help with the idea that I'm still married to a man who's going through divorces, she said, summarizing the most difficult aspect. Meanwhile, Kody was experiencing a crisis of self-confidence, disclosing, I can't say, hey man, when I see myself in the mirror. I cherish you. Seeing her former sister wives enjoy their new era was difficult for Robin. They're all moving on, she said on the episode that aired on October 27th. I feel like the idiot that got left behind. To the list of children Kody isn't currently seeing, add Madison, Janelle's oldest daughter. During the premiere, Janelle clarified, I am aware that Maddie has not spoken to her father. She doesn't have a relationship with Robin, and neither of them has phoned him. She has essentially dismissed both of them. Kody's shaky relationship with Maddie's children, Axel, Evangeline, and Josephine, is the problem, according to Janelle. She doesn't really want him to have any contact unless he can commit to it. In the September 22nd episode, Janelle revealed that as the family began to truly fall apart, Kody did sort of cut off communication with Maddie and her husband Caleb Brush, whose sister was married to Kody's brother. Maddie has been mama bear to the extreme, Janelle continued, since Kody hasn't been paying her any visits or calls. She has felt like until he can be consistent and show up and not be dramatic, that she feels like it's probably better if they don't know about him. Robin added that she has been pushing Kody to make amends, but she also stated, I think the kids should be doing the same thing too. Kody, however, seems unprepared to mend the split for the time being, complaining that each time he spoke to his daughter, it was a fish for gossip and I got tired of it. He was alluding to the fact that he never loved me and he felt like he had to marry me, Mary revealed in a conversation with her friend Brandy during the September 15th premiere, while they were celebrating their 32nd anniversary. Kody, I told him, I know you loved me. In a confessional, Leon Brown's mother asked why he ever proposed if he didn't. Why would a single young man seek to marry a single young woman and simply declare and impose his love for her when he didn't feel any feelings for her? She pondered. Isn't that cruel? I chose you to attempt to force myself to love for the next 32 years and then just pick me out of a crowd. In his own confession, Kody revealed his response. Oh, Mary is now facing some minor charges. All right, she is free to say whatever she wants. I will refrain from commenting on it. He would, however, admit that they never relished their honeymoon. On the October 20th show, he insisted, this marriage was on the rocks the entire marriage. How would I know that, too? Because my relationships with Robin, Christine, and Janelle were so much better. Even though he acknowledged that he should have gotten out of the relationship 25 years ago, he remained because he was afraid, saying, leadership will never allow you to marry again if you're discarding wives. Janelle stated that the first step was to pay off the Arizona property, but she wasn't sure if she wanted to construct on Coyote Pass or just sell it. I think I'm going to have to lawyer up, she admitted to her ex-sister wife Christine Brown in the September 22nd episode, as Kody was not willing to discuss the matter with her. Because I think that's the only way I'm ever going to get any kind of decision out of him. Without a formal marriage to Kody, Janelle admitted, I really have no legal rights to make any kind of claim on Kody's property. In her own words, I can't just phone a lawyer and tell them I need to get a divorce from this individual. No, there isn't a legal marriage, which makes things quite difficult. Kody claims that he no longer trusted Janelle, which is why he didn't discuss their Arizona property with her. We will pay off the property when the time comes, he maintained during a confessional in the September 22nd episode, adding, and I'm not giving you any details about what I'm doing or whatever, because I'm tired of disclosing information that goes through the gossip mill of our broken family. In her own interview, Janelle described it as a bit of a pot calling the kettle black. She revealed, "He leaks like a sieve." I was like, "I don't think you're supposed to be telling me that." He told me about his previous spouses and relationships. The family used to put all of their money into one pot back when their love was still growing rather than shrinking. Janelle said on the September 22nd episode, "We would use all the resources to help one person. Then we would all rally to support the other person. Up until the last 10 or so years, it always operated that way. Suddenly, it's about my estate, even though everyone needs their own estate." They all helped to purchase Robin's $1.65 million 5-bedroom house in Arizona when she needed a place to live. It was put up for sale this past August. According to Robin, the goal was for it to benefit the family. However, Janelle was rejected when she proposed that they all sign the mortgage. Cody was like, No, we need to protect Robin's estate," Janelle recalled. Janelle went on to say that she would like her share of the Coyote Pass earnings now that she is leaving the family. "And I'd like to recoup some of the money I put into Robin's house. We worked together for a very long time," Robin said. Robin continued after Janelle claimed that she owed them money, stating, "It's like, how do you calculate that?" "It's really perplexing." Janelle expressed frustration with the family's failure to settle Coyote Pass, claiming that Cody had all these other debts. She has, however, seen him seize other possessions, such as trailers and house furnishings. She remarked, "I see all the art on their walls," referring to Robin and Cody's residence. "I observe everything. And that's all right. I have money and have used it on stuff." Cody said that a large portion of his income was used to purchase cars, basically had a fleet, and child insurance. "I used to always be surprised at how nice her backyard was," Janelle said, adding that she wasn't sure how Cody and Robin managed their expenses. "It was finished. Additionally, there was always stuff at her place. I thought, wow. Huh." In summary, she stated, "He doesn't prioritize what I need or what I want," and she was eventually worn down by that problem. "I believe that eventually I started to notice it, and my children, like my adult children, were becoming quite upset about it. What the hell, Mom?" In Robin's opinion, though, she was extremely frugal after her first marriage failed. During the September 22nd show, she revealed, "I used to be not so great with money. When I was young, I had hard knocks, and then I learned during my divorce really how to budget myself very, very well. You just must have had a different priority where your money was going to go than I did," she remarked of her fellow sister wives. During their time in Las Vegas, Cody referred to their arrangement of 4 houses on a single cul-de-sac as the best time of my life, saying, "Everything was going well and Maddie and Caleb were around, and it was great having them around. I also adored Caleb. He was undoubtedly like family, however, as they disagreed about procedures relating to the coronavirus. Things started to fall apart in Arizona." He said that his ties with the children suffered as a result of his marriages failing, saying, "It just made all those relationships go sour." However, Christine maintained that there were problems long before she made her departure, known in late 2021. Let us know in your comments. And stay tuned by subscribing our channel to get more updates like this. Thanks, everyone.